Okay. Well, we can't die, but we also
Command interface
are
initiated.
presumably going to have the best skills and stuff, right? Alright, there's only one target that matters on this drop, Commander. Sumar's already done a flyby and determined that our target is likely to be a short distance from you. Find the target, take her out, proceed to the LZ for evac. Good hunting. So, do you think that this mission is going to, like, try to train me to not try to kill everything? Destroy the enemy forces? I feel like we should just kill everything, though. Killing everything just seems better to me. You like the non-combat stuff, but it takes a lot of time. Just the map is your same map as your first assassinate mission. It doesn't look like it. The first assassinate mission we were like on an island at the start. We're not on an island, so I still don't know if the maps are randomly generated or what. So Behemoth here is in the Blackjack, which is of course falling behind like always. Enemy contact. Found a unknown mech. It is not the actual outlaw that we're supposed to be killing, which is way over there. Medusa, I have no idea if you're any good at your job. We're about to find out. Wish there was something else I could do about the Blackjack. Make it more mobile. Maybe somehow find 2 tons to add a couple extra jump jets and rely on jump jet mobility. Because it is just so slow. Always. We are inspired. Thank you for the tip, Masterwork SC. Shoot their mechs with your guns. Why should we sneak around? Why not just blow up the guys as we walk through? I don't think that the guy that's far away is actually going to, like, join the fight, probably. It's just a locust here. We don't know what that one is. We've got one guy with sensor lock. The person with sensor lock is in the Shadowhawk. So that's our ranged guy. We kind of don't want him doing the sensor lock. That's probably kind of a mistake, but we're far enough away that that's fine. Let's just kill this guy, I think. This guy has 4 bits of evasion. Alright, we're in combat time, and I forgot, we actually do have a Phase 2 mech now. So we get to go last. Phase 2. We don't have a Phase 4 mech. Because we got rid of the spider. How would you rate BattleTech at the moment from 1 to 10? I've put like 10 hours in the last 2 days, so I'm having a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. Who can hit with the most punch right now? I wish these things were bigger. Alright, so our optimal range is like really... Let's go over to here. Wait, this is the guy with the LRMs. I don't want to shoot you with LRMs right now, do I? LRMs are pretty low damage. 40 damage. I can do 100 damage. Is that going to be enough to take out a locust? A shoddy locust? Might not be. Who else can alpha strike a little bit harder than that? Can we get the Blackjack up in a position, maybe? Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's use the Blackjack. 150 damage is a little bit better. 40%? Damn. That's right, he's got 4 pips of evasion. Oh well, fire all the things. We hit him all over the place. Nothing in particular got stripped. Yeah, that guy is very evasive. But he's already acted, so we still get more mechs to get to shoot at him. Get the PPC and the medium laser. Ever considered space engineers? Total change from EU4. I have not, no. Swing and a miss. Damn little fast mech. Alright, well. Still have our 100 damage LRM guy. I'm aware that you can check hit chance before you commit to a move. I'm not looking at the hit chance here, I'm looking at optimal range. Hit chance is going to be what it's going to be, right? Like, I could try doing sensor lock to strip the hit chance, the evasive pips, but at the end of the day, we're still having to just deal with the fact that we have low hit chance right now. Unfortunately, it was a scatter shot as well. Oh well. We still have our heavy now. So he is going to definitely want to face in this direction, but also kill the Locust. I think we just move him straight up, and by him I mean Stingray, our fearless leader. We've got medium lasers mostly. I have noticed that if you right-click on the guy and like have him there, it will restrict your movement. It will not let you move to a tile that you can't face him with. So I think this is like right-clicking like locks the facing at him. Is what that's doing. So we can't hit him with the LRMs. That's fine. We want to be like here. BattleTech, it's BattleTech. Hit chance is dependent upon weapon range, height, evasion. There's a lot of stuff. So pretty good chance to hit with all this. Let's conserve the LRM 10 ammo. Actually, you know, if we get like a lucky LRM hit on this leg, the left leg, I guess we'll just fire it. Why not? There's 10 missiles at 30%. At least one of them will hit, right? Okay, that works. Easy peasy. Interesting, so he didn't actually shoot. He couldn't see us. He was shooting indirect fire based on the locust detection. What do we have here? Is this an actual... No, that is just part of the enemy forces. But he's still staying away. We are in combat time. I think I'm just gonna sensor lock rather than using the missiles. Then we'll pull back away from this one. Focus fire on him. It's a fire starter mech. Of course, we have super high heat on the Blackjack because that's just what he does. Medium lasers are not within optimal range there. We need to get closer. If we wanted to get them close enough, we'd have to jump, which is going to be too much. So I think we're just going to do a move, face, and then probably just do an AC2 shot. Not use any of the medium lasers. Depending on hit chance and heat. Actually, we can take a shot with most of this, and it's actually not that bad. Long range, target move, target size. Yeah, sure, why not? Fire all the things. I like firing all the things, man. What's combat time? Combat time just means that we're in combat, so we have to worry about phase order. Large mechs get to go last, fast mechs get to go first, that kind of thing. Alright, mostly I just want to use the PPC on this guy. It's so hard to see, I know, but you see those little chevrons there. They're barely changing color. So what I'm looking for is, like, the first chevron is your first weapon, PPC, so the optimal range is met for the first one. The medium lasers are not at optimal range, that's why that little tiny chevron's gray. And then, if we're here, this is optimal range for the LRM. So basically, when it's in optimal range, you're just not suffering any penalties for being too far or too close. Beyond that, I'm trying to decide, do we want to be in cover? Do we want to have more evasion? Do we want to just be better positioned, further away from the enemy? Like, there's all kinds of stuff to consider. The small laser is just, we can't find a good spot for it no matter what. So I think we're going to go over here. Like that. Focus on evasion. Pretty good hit chance of the medium laser from this distance. It's alright. He is guarded, so he's taking half damage. Here comes mech number 4. Oh, it's a vehicle. Striker vehicle. Little tiny scratch, no big deal. It's just got an LRM and an SRM, so we should probably take that thing out before it gets any closer. SRMs will be more dangerous. And here's our quick draw, the big mech. I like the big mech. The big mech makes me happy. And this is our primary character. We do have multi-target. I'm thinking probably focus down the gunner because he's got guard. But this is a flamer, so I don't want to get too close to him. I want to be far enough away that he has to sprint, in which case he can't melee. So let's target you, and we'll go to I have to get really close to get the weapons within optimal range. That line is, we're blocking line of sight there, so we gotta go to here. Or here. Go to here. You're sad because you save scummed a mission and you thought better of you. I can only hit the striker with the LRM. It does have 198 armor. So the chances of us actually killing it are pretty low. Or we could just take a big hit on a guy taking half damage. I mean, this is a shoddy one, right? Sensors impaired. +1 difficulty to all of this unit's attacks until its next activation. Why did its sensors get impaired? Wait, does sensor lock do that? I do have multi-attack, that's true. Yeah, let's target both. We'll fire the missiles at the guy in the back. Nearly took out the front. Wow, actually pretty good hit. Structure exposed, flamer got crit. He lost one of his flamers. He has 4 of them, I think. So he's still going to be able to do some damage if he can actually close the gap. Oh, that's just a vehicle. It's not even another mech. I thought there was another mech coming in. Cool. It's gonna make it pretty easy. Did you use a PPC? The PPC was on this fella here, and he missed. PPC impairs sensors. Does it? I did not know that. It's kind of a weird thing here. Head hit, pilot injured. Whoa, we got hit in the head? There is another mech coming in. We lost 25 of the armor on the head. Damn. I want to read more about the PPC. It doesn't say. Okay then. Alright, so... It's true, he does actually have medium laser, medium laser. He does have 50 damage at range. He's not just a flame mech. Great camera angles on that, I agree. Well, Glitch is the one with multi-target and the LRMs. Let's have Glitch move, again, back a bit. We're gonna move over to here and face. I don't like the idea of using missiles on the assault vehicle because we're just so likely to hit all over the place, barely doing anything. Where a focused hit, it doesn't matter where the focused hit hits, it will puncture and, like, kill things. You know? On the other hand, this guy is low enough that we might be able to do something. Pull the arm off, take off the laser. 35 damage on the left leg would do, knock him down. Yeah, I'm just gonna fire everything at this one. Right arm destroyed. There goes one of his medium lasers and flamers again. So these are gone, and then this flamer's red. Does that just mean it's damaged and unusable, but not destroyed, and can still be salvaged if the mech were to survive? Is that like the discrepancy in those two colors? Two more Phase 3 mechs that get to act before they get to do anything. I think from here, the Blackjack can probably move close enough to get medium lasers and sensors in range. And then this has got optimal stuff to kill that guy. Because these all hit for, for 25 damage each. But we are on, like, super high heat right now. So I think what I'm going to do is go to over here. We're going to multi-shot, fire the AC-2s at the vehicle. Hopefully they both land. I guess they would actually have to both land on the same area to actually kill it, right? If we did 50 damage to any segment of this vehicle, it would die. The chances of both weapons hitting are probably not very... It's not super guaranteed, probably like 2/3 chance. And then the chances of them both hitting the exact same target are pretty much none. How does one destroy mechs ideally to salvage the most? I think we talked about this yesterday. If you headshot a mech and destroy the head, then the pilot dies, and then you get the whole mech. If you take out the legs, I think you get 2 salvage pieces, and if you take out the center torso, you only get 1. I think. But again, I could be mistaken on that. Alright, so... we have one more mech that can act on this. I think I'm gonna just focus fire on the vehicle to help ensure it dies. Four 25 damage shots on that. We should at least maybe do 1 shot on the Firestar to strip that evasion pip, though. That looks good. And we got the hit. There goes his final point of evasion. Damn, we hit all different sections. Still didn't take out the vehicle. We do have a small laser. We do not have multi-shot with this guy. So should we focus on the striker, which I don't think has acted yet? They're practically impossible to see, but there's like little chevrons up here that indicate when they get to take their turn. See, now I can see them. Do you see them? They're so freaking impossible to see. There's a little thing right here, and a little thing right here. So he's going in phase 2. That striker gunner has not acted yet. I want to take him out, man. This I think is just like a glaring interface issue. The coloring is just, it's just so hard to see. I don't understand why it's that bad. %85 chance of the PPC? That might be overkill. We could just go with the medium laser LRM. Still a pretty good chance we'll take it out. 25 damage on 4 of the segments will kill it, and then the LRM is just kind of backup, just in case. Alright, good. Do you control a single squad in this game like XCOM? Yep, but you get your pilots, and you get your mechs, and you get to build out the mechs, and upgrade your pilots, and that kind of stuff. You control 4 mechs. Up to 4, I think. I've never actually deployed with less than 4, but I'm assuming you could, in theory, if you wanted to, which would be sort of dumb. Alright, and then finally our big huge quick draw, which is actually not that quick, gets to take an action. He should probably take out the fire starter. We do have multi-target with this guy. And we want to get up pretty close. I think we'll walk up to... This is a little risky because it puts us in melee range of the fire starter. He could just walk up, punch us, and hit us with all of his flamethrowers. If we don't actually land a good hit here. $32 damage for the SRM-4. Take him out. Nice. Pick out the center torso. That mech is dead. Did we not fire at the vehicle? Why is the Locust running? The Locust is running. I actually did turn off most of the camera cinematics. If we look at settings real quick, I lowered most of like the normal move follow cam like way down, and enemy cinematics like it does. It's nice every now and then, but it does just slow down the gameplay a lot. Alright, we need to get Glitch to move forward. And sensor lock the guy in the back? That's probably not necessary this turn, actually. Well, we're definitely going to kill that striker. I am learning that it's much better to use the more powerful weapons, not missiles, against vehicles. That is a thing. It's got the XCOM problem where the gameplay is a little too hard, the mechanics are a little too complicated. Did take a 25 damage hit there through the right torso. Mr. Blackjack needs to cool down a bit. Why don't we use the Medusa? We have a little bit of energy, or sorry, a little bit of heat available. We just walk up, we can get within a pretty good range and shoot at this striker with the medium laser, small laser, in fact. I think we'll do that. Small laser might be enough to punch through one of these layers of his armor. Well, in conjunction with another weapon, apparently. We do have full morale. Heck, I'll take the PPC shot anyway. Heck, I'll use a precision strike on him. Why not? It's definitely dead. Marshmallers 1-3. Thank you for the resub. 9 months. Cheers, man. Alright, Blackjack's not going to do much. He's just going to move forward and fire the AC-2s and cool down a little bit. Lots of heat. This Blackjack, I think we need to maybe... You guys think it might be worthwhile to strip one of the medium lasers and just throw a couple extra heat sinks on there so that it can be more consistent in its alpha strike? We could lower the alpha strike from 150 down to 125, but then be able to do it more often. A lot of the specific mechanics complaints come from people not really understanding the 2-hit modifiers and targeting systems, which are a little more complicated than what you'd find in XCOM. See, my only complaints usually have been about the interface elements just being too freaking hard to see. Like, look at how dark that little... It's just the chevron is way too thin, and it goes from being barely visible line of red to a dark red invisible thing. Like, this turn order indicator is it's great for your team, because it's white. You can see white. But red and like, what? Can you see that? Right there. Can you tell there's a thing there? There's a thing there. It's right there. That's the frustrating thing for me about it. It's sensor lock again, since we can't reach him. He's got cover, but he is not braced. And we're just chasing him down now, so... You love my facial hair. I've been getting so many people who comment on that. I don't know why. Burst damage seems pretty good in this game. Taking damage seems pretty penalizing, so taking things down fast is nice. That's true, but if you only have the capability of firing like once, and then for the entire remainder of combat, you basically can't use your weapons, that seems like maybe you're overloaded on weapons. Left arm's gone. It's got 16 structure on one leg, and how much else on the other one? 3 structure on one leg and 16 on the other. This Locust is looking a little shoddy right now. I think I'm going to use a called shot here and try to take out the leg. It's going to be overkill no matter what, so let's go for the 16 structure leg. We got it! Oh, we blew up the center torso too. Oops. We did fire all the things, so I guess that's to be expected then, that we accidentally him. I was hoping to just take out the leg and maybe salvage that locust, but yeah, no. Okay, the outlaw mech warrior still exists. I'm just gonna slowly walk up, because we're not really in a rush to get there, and a couple of our mechs still have quite high heat. The UI is definitely rough. That and the frame rate dips seem to make up the majority of complaints. I was just talking specifically to the game mechanic complaints. Yeah, there are people who are making a big deal out of the whole they pronoun. I don't know why. I don't think it matters. It's like, okay. Personally, and I might be going on like shaky ground here, but I think if you're upset about the pronoun people use to describe you, you're a little too sensitive. Like, it's a pronoun. It's not like someone's like, your name is Joe, and they refuse to call you Joe, they only will call you Steve. It's a goddamn pronoun. Whatever. It's not a bad thing, I just don't think that it deserves praise. It shouldn't be like, oh wow, they're so forward-thinking, they included a pronoun. How long do you think it actually took to add a pronoun other than he or she to the game? We're talking about one extra field where instead of having 2 entries, you have 3. Like, why would that deserve praise? It's not a thing, it's just whatever. Anyway. Alright, we are not... Actually, we are in combat time, even though he is far away. It's kind of odd. What if I wanted to identify as an attack helicopter? Well, that's fine. You can do that. You can identify as an attack helicopter, but that doesn't mean that we need to listen to you talk about it. Like, you can go ahead and internally identify yourself as an attack helicopter all you want. I don't care. But I don't... Like, it's... whatever. Alright, so now we get to fight the guy who's probably in a medium or heavy mech. Let's grab our glitch, and we can get a sensor lock right now. We do still want to advance. She doesn't need to get close, though, to do her job. She's within sensor range already. Let's just move her to the left and get her in some cover. Hey, Arumba, hope you're feeling better. Yeah, we'll see, man. I don't know. Alright, so he is guarding. And he is a what? He's a blackjack. He's an exact clone of our guy, except he is shoddy. So he has only 50% of normal armor. I guess we're still on easy mode. He is entrenched, but yeah, he's got half armor, which just is going to make him a lot easier to take out. We can use our blackjack to shoot at him, or we can use our Medusa. I think I want to make sure to shoot him with everything we possibly can right now. And we know from experience that he wants to be... He's better at closer ranges than he is at longer ranges, so let's not get too close to him. In fact, I might jump into the trees here. That sounds good. Alright.